Is that okay?
Yeah, no, you're always welcome to record any conversation you have with me. You don't need to
All right,
tell
cool.
me.
Yeah, hold on. It's all right. Yeah, it's recording now. What's
Sweet.
up, Jack? So let me just say real
Hello.
quick. All you guys watching this video, if you follow the channel regularly, you know Jack and I had a conversation before about dropshipping, and we're just having another one again. So yeah,
Woo!
what I was telling, what I was telling you is like a lot of the other YouTubers, like I've messaged a lot of people directly, people with more followers than me and less followers than me, to have like more conversations about the shit, right?
Yeah.
And people are like afraid, and I kind of get why. I
Yeah.
kind of get why they're afraid. Like for instance, there's this dude, Andrew or Andre or some shit, right?
hmm
He has
Oh, and Andrey. He does. He has like courses, his own courses he
right,
sells. Andre. Yeah, I know
right.
who you're talking about.
So like I commented on what. Sorry, I'm eating.
It's all good. I don't give a crap.
Yeah, so I commented on one of his videos and like, hey, let's have a conversation. And I can't remember what he responded, but it was almost offensive. And I don't give a fuck. Like I don't
Yeah.
react to those things, right? But then like 3 weeks later, this motherfucker joins the honest dropshipper group and like posting his sales, which is fine.
Yeah.
Again, I don't kick people out my group, right?
Yeah.
And then I asked him in the group so people would see that he wouldn't fucking do it. And I'm like, dude, let's have a conversation about it. And he just never did it. And then he left the group. And I'm like, come on.
Yeah, it was he was part of the I'm part of a pretty small international dropshipping group. It's only like 120 members.
Right.
I don't know if you know Navin or Soraya or any of them.
No,
Um,
no, no.
but he was in that group and he got kicked out of it for that same reason. He's because I mean he does what a lot of people do, where like they have they they work on this kind of mechanism where they earn most of their money from counseling because they've already established themselves as drop shipping successors. So they
Right.
have like a reputation. And then they show you numbers, convince you that they know what they're talking about, and you should pay them a whole lot of money. And it's just unfortunate because it's not like they don't know what they're talking about. They really do, and they have a lot to provide. But at like a grand a pop, the vast majority of people aren't even going to finish the course, let alone actually use it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
And what I'm suspicious of also, like, I like talking to you because you post all your numbers and all this shit, but you're
mhm.
honest about like how much it should cost, right? Like the
Yeah.
monthly payment you paid. What I'm suspicious about is a lot of people that post like him, even with Shopify, right? Like a lot of people that post a lot of sales. I could sell 50, like I could sell $500,000 a month in Shopify, but I would spend 100, $200,000 in marketing, right?
Yeah,
And
you
like
don't actually know how much money they're earning.
exactly.
Yeah,
So although the numbers look legit,
yeah.
you don't know how much profit. Like I follow some guys who sell 1.2 million a month on eBay. When I say follow them, like I check their
Wow.
stats. I
Yeah,
used to
yeah.
check the stats on Therapy, and now that Therapy is gone, like we made Shopify, and I check the stats there. But when I do the math, they're only making 2 or 3%. 2 or 3% of 1.2 million is a ton, right?
Yeah.
But
It's a lot of work.
like, right.
Yeah.
So I'm just skeptical about that shit. And when I try to call people out, it's not. I wouldn't kick them out. He's the second person that left my group this week because this other girl was selling some fucking like SEO ready template for listings or something, and
Yeah.
I know it's bullshit, right? But I didn't call it, so I paid for it first just to see what the fuck it is.
Just in case.
Right, just in case it's legit. Because what people don't understand is if there's a better way to do this shit, I would fucking do it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying like I'm the only way to make money on eBay or how I say or DSGenie or whatever. I really don't care. Like if someone comes and tell me, "Hey, Mark, I know you're making money, but I'm making more," I will be like, "Fuck, just
Yeah,
tell
you
me
got to
what's
try all the different methods, you know?
yeah."
'Cause what
So
works for
fuck it.
you is different than what is going to work for someone else, you know? I think
Right.
that's a
But
mistake a lot of people make is they think
I
that
just
they
took
can just
what
copy
works.
someone's method and then you have to know what works for you, what you enjoy, and, you know, make something that works for you.
So yeah. So anyway, enough rambling about bullshit. So what's up?
Not much. So I'm still I've been trying to work on this bulk thing and figure out how to make it more profitable. Because right now I'm at a point where I only work like an hour or two a day on it, so I
Right.
spend very little time on it.
Hmm.
And I'm earning like between 1 and like 2.5 grand a month. The thing is that I don't actually. I do my numbers to pay my taxes like when I need to pay my taxes, but aside from that, I have a sense of like if I'm spending too much business money or if I'm not, because I don't like I work a part-time job at Starbucks, right? And I only work there
Right.
2 or 3 days a week. So drop shipping gives me the money I need to do the other things in my life, but I'm not, at a point where I really have that much spending money. But
Right.
anyway, it's honestly a lot of it's about YouTube right now because it's what has been more interesting to me. And I wanted to ask you about do you monetize your videos on YouTube?
Like I monetize the videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
I make not like maybe $9 a day on the videos,
Yeah.
right? Like it's not like a whole lot.
Yeah, it fluctuates a lot. I'm still trying to figure
Right.
out how it all works. It's confusing. I just started like 60 days ago, or at least with monetizing. I started the channel like 6 months ago, but
Right. Yeah, so I make like, as I said, like an average $9 a day, but like it will go from like $2 some days to like 22
yeah,
another day.
yeah.
So it's like it fluctuates a lot, right? Um so yeah, so it's nothing like it pays one of my car payments, right? Like but
Yeah.
like it's nothing crazy. Why? How are you seeing what are you seeing with monetizing YouTube?
Right now I do. I think my average is like $6 a day. At the moment, it's like $106 a month. But it's grown like so much. Because I think what a lot of YouTubers don't realize is they spend so much time on post processing. So
Mhm.
editing the videos, adding cuts, adding images, doing all that kind of stuff. And like really, it's all about just churning videos out on a regular basis and getting content out
Yeah.
there. As far as I know, that's what YouTube's algorithms really prefer. Like if you look at the really big YouTubers, like people like PewDiePie,
Mhm.
they do literally zero, almost zero post processing in the beginning. Nowadays he does, but it's all
Right,
about
right.
churning out videos on a regular basis, and that's one reason I think that like I'm really fascinated by the work you do on YouTube because you do that. You just very regularly, consistently. I mean, you
Yeah, like
take breaks every now and then,
I
but
don't like I literally have videos where I ran to the bathroom and come back and like
yeah.
because just one I don't have time to edit the videos and
It's not worth it, honestly, in my opinion, because it's
yeah,
all about doing this consistently in the long run, developing a community, all that kind of stuff.
yeah. And so but what do you think I am seeing the one of the reasons why I started to do Skype calls other than the fact to show that I know what the fuck I'm talking about and you could ask me anything I'll just answer
Yeah,
is that the longer videos seem to be getting my longer videos like like do better in the search results, do way better
yeah,
in the search results than the short videos, like way better.
yeah. If people like
You see
having
that?
like listening to conversations with people too, especially like this kind of format, because you've done a couple like 7 or 8 of these kind, right? That you've put on
Yeah,
your
yeah,
channel
yeah.
at least. So I look at the
Right,
views for this
but have
sometimes.
you seen those? Have you noticed that the longer videos rank better?
Um,
Look at it. Look
I
at it. Like
think
even
my if I look at because when you go to your YouTube analytics, let me bring that up real quick. Um, let's see. It shows you the page where you see which videos you've earned money from, right?
right.
So let's go there real quick. Analytics. Most of it definitely takes a while for for my videos at least, to aggregate money and views. Like let's see, if I sort it by the highest estimate, the revenue I've earned, then I got $28 from one particular video. So this one video takes up 26% of the money I've earned out of like 230 videos, right? And let's see, it is a video I posted. When did I post it? Let's see. Created November 12th. So, oh, did I just lose you? I think I just lost you. Oh no! Beep boop boop beep boop boop. Oh yeah, it's gonna show you guys my screen, isn't it? Because I'm recording. Well, I guess I can show you the analytic thing. Doop doo. I don't know if it's my internet or his that just cut out. It's just, I think I have internet still. Google. Yeah, I still have internet. Oh no! Something must have happened to his. Interesting. Okay, well, anyway. So this video is, let's see, 10 minutes long. Let's open up all of them. Beep boop boop beep boop boo. Hey, he's back. Sweet. Sorry about that, guys. Where's that page I was looking at? We're gonna go over here, and then while he's gonna call again in a second, we're gonna open up all of these links. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Wow. All right. How long is this one? How? Oh, 55-minute video? Holy crap. Hey, everything good?
Yeah, I
It's all good. I think I can hear you now. 1 second, you're really grainy. Maybe it'll even out.
Like before, you were really green, and now you're very clear.
Oh.
Like in this new video.
Yeah, I can, you're all pixelated and the voice sounds like it's a robot. I can kind of hear what you're saying, though.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Let me hang up. Let me call you right back. This is strange.
Cool. So we are going to go back to this page. That sounds better. I can hear background noise.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, there we go. This is good.
Yeah. So yeah, what were we talking about? The length of the video?
Yeah, length of the video. So what I did is I just went to my YouTube analytics page, and I'm looking at my top 10 videos sorted by estimated revenue, and now I'm just going to tell you how long they are from, So the first one is 10 minutes, and this is the video that has earned a quarter of my revenue. Mm-hmm. After that, 20 minutes. After that, 12, 6, 56. That's the longest video I've ever done. That's a video where I just go through my entire posting process, starting from scratch, how I get items from Walmart to eBay.
I have to watch. Actually, I'll watch that video. I've never watched that video of yours.
Here, I'll send it to you. It's not, for some reason I didn't add it. I have like a playlist of my bulk theory episodes, and for some reason I didn't add it to that playlist. I just published it separately, which is probably not a good idea. Here, I'll send you the link. All right, cool. Then after that, let's see. Boop-a-doo.
So what is your? Let me ask you something. So what is your goal with this? Is it that you you drop shipping, you make a couple of grand a month, and you want to get into YouTube, so you share your drops? Like, what is the point?
Well, I've always wanted to do YouTube work. Because it gives you regular experience kind of communicating and talking to people, and it helps you develop a community. And once you have that community developed, then any project or product that you make, you have kind of a starting point, right?
Right. Okay.
And so, but I've always wanted to do YouTube work about like the things I've gone through in my life, so that so in my head, like once video exists of you having conversations and kind of talking about stuff that other people find interesting, then even if I die, then people still get something out of things that I learned. So it's a way to kind of immortalize yourself in a sense.
I never even thought about it like that.
Yeah, no, I find it very fulfilling, because then I know that, like, but prior to this, if I died I mean that I talk to people and influence people in my personal life, but there's a lot of information in my head that would have just expired and not benefited anybody, you know? So I'm trying to do this series as a way to just get everything out there. And also my
Mm,
goal is to I want to be able to quit my Starbucks job and then just be able to travel and go wherever and earn money from a laptop. So what I'm working on is you need to develop three branches of income. You can't rely on any one thing really, unless you know you've made
mhm.
buttloads of money from it. But in my case, I
Right.
just I definitely haven't. Um, so I know that one of those branches is drop shipping, and one is YouTube. I think because if I have to think about it, like the YouTube thing is still very very new, and I've earned
Right.
more money from YouTube in its second month than I did in drop shipping in its second month. So I have to think about, where might
Mm,
YouTube be a year from now or 2 years from now, Because I think
okay, that's interesting.
once you develop a kind of a following and a community, you can really like make a career out of being a YouTube partner. Um,
Right.
so it's and it's also cool because I think the trick is you find something that you enjoy and you're passionate about, and then you just do videos about it. And it's not even so much about the content, it's about people getting to know you as a person and motivating them and keeping them involved. That you kind of develop a relationship with the people who
Right.
follow you.
Right. Yeah,
It's,
that's funny because like sometimes like I could make a joke about something that I made in a previous video and
yeah.
people will respond to it, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's
it's like
crazy. They actually listen, It's,
I think that's fucking amazing.
yeah.
That part of it, I think, like there was some girl who like I completely cursed out in a video, and then like for like a week people were commenting and bringing this girl back up. I can't remember her name, but it was like someone who commented on a video saying like she makes all this money drop shipping, and I was just
Yeah.
like. I can't remember the exact context, but I think it was interesting to see people hold on to that and keep going, and it's just like that's fucking cool,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and it really like I think in a sense, at least for me in my personal life, I if I'm the only one who is involved, I it's hard for me to get motivated and to kind of stay on top of things and keep moving. But if
Right,
I know
right.
that other people are involved and they have some kind of expectation, then it keeps
Yeah,
me
like
more
you're dependent on
motivated,
someone
and I keep
else.
going. Um,
That's exactly how, so that's it. Okay, so part of the reason I told you about Grind Camp, right? This free thing that I'm having
you
where
mentioned
people
it.
apply.
I don't know anything about it though. It sounds really interesting though.
I'll send you the video. So basically, I rent two. For the month that we're doing it, I'm gonna do like 3 or 4 times a year.
Uh huh.
So for the month that we're doing it, I'm renting two villas on the beach, like 3-story, 4 bedrooms each. Like I'm spending like 7 grand for that month to rent
Yeah.
these two fucking villas, right? And like allowing people to apply for free, and then choosing the best people from the application process
Oh,
to
that's
come in.
fucking cool.
So it's 100% for free, right? And then when I started to do it, people are like, "Why are you doing this? Where's the trick?" I was
Yeah.
like, "Well, for me personally,
Well, they don't
it's
know
in
you, obviously.
right, right, exactly." So, so for me personally, just working around people better than me challenges me to be better, right?
Yeah.
And like I had an experience last year in this thing called Wi-Fi Tribe, where I was part of Wi-Fi Tribe, and they charge like $1,200, $1,500 to go to it, right? But then I was like, and I only met two people that, or two or three people that actually changed my life and gave me drive to work more, right?
Yeah.
So my thing was like, fuck, if I do this thing and choose the best people to fit, then I'll be motivated even more.
Yeah.
And what is so crazy is we got almost 600 applicants, dude.
Nice. That's
And it's
awesome.
like, and people bought their tickets and all that shit already. So when I
Yeah.
told you you could come to Nicaragua, it's because in July I have this one of the houses I have all the time, and I just rented the one next door.
Yeah, yeah.
So for July, people it'll be full, but anytime before or after, like that house
Interesting. Oh,
is
I would
open.
absolutely love to, man. Definitely. Cause
That shit
I
is
just have to cover
open
plane ticket and
whenever.
then like food and crap while I'm there, right?
Yeah, food and shit is $10 a day, dude. Like
Yeah.
Nicaragua, cheap as hell.
Yeah.
So anyway, but coming back to what you were saying about like when other people are involved, that's part of the reason why I did Grind Camp, and I have that same feeling when I post videos, right? Like I'll go like 4 days up, post some video, and then I get an email like, where the fuck are your videos?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, right. It's like people give a fuck. Like they're listening. It's so weird. My
That is
favorite
really
my favorite
true.
analytic is looking at the amount of minutes or hours per day that people spend watching videos on your account. Because like it
Right,
doesn't
right.
take very long at all to get to a point where on average every minute of a day
Someone is watching you,
somebody's
right?
watching a video. Yeah, exactly. Like right now mine varies from between like 24 and 48 hours a day. Yours is probably like
Yeah,
double or triple that because your channel's bigger. But like that's
yeah,
so
yeah.
crazy to me that on average every minute of every day someone's listening to us fucking blabber on about shit. Like it's crazy, isn't it?
Dude, what fucks me up even more than that is when I notice you could see
Oh, one second, my
where
headphone
people.
fell out.
Yeah, yeah,
Say it again, sorry. When you
yeah.
notice.
What fucks me up more than that is when first I was like, you could see what devices people watch your thing on, right?
Yeah.
And then for 1 month, 20% of my viewers looked at my videos on a television, right? So
Oh,
it's
wait, a
like,
television? I think that means they must be casting it. How else would they?
no, because with smart
Oh, a
TVs, when you,
smart tele. Whoa,
yeah,
20%?
exactly. So I was like,
Wow.
what the fuck? Like 20% have my ghetto ass cursing in their living room or bedroom or whatever. And like, I think that shit fucks with me a lot. Like, I
Yeah.
can't believe, you know what I mean? So when I know a lot of people are like, they want thousands and thousands of subscribers and shit, but those little things fuck with me, dude. The fact
Yeah,
that,
yeah. And the active people, because there's some people who, like, I'm sure you have this as well, where there's particular individuals who will comment on a fairly regular basis.
right,
And it makes it so easy to make content because you just fucking answer their questions and then people follow, people will kind of follow a series for, a couple weeks maybe and then they go on and do other things in their life and then new people follow them and then later on
right.
that person comes back. So you don't even really need new content. You just need
Nah.
to like enough time to pass before you talk about the same things, in a new way or something.
Right. And I answer like when I get emails, I answer a lot of emails via video
Yeah,
and
no,
send
that's the
them
best.
and like respond to the email with a link to the video
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
then
that's smart.
upload it, right? So all of that stuff I think is interesting because like this is not me personally, I am tired of like all these internet gurus like making shit up and like crafting words in a specific way to get a reaction. That's just me
Yeah.
personally. Like I've spent a lot of money trying to learn to make money online. So I've like part of my thing is I just don't want to be those idiots, right?
Yeah.
Like some people like fuck his name is Ty Lopez,
Ty
right?
Lopez, yeah, yeah. There's like 4 or 5 of those kind of big wigs. It all starts off the same way. It's an ad,
Yeah.
and then you see a mansion or some fucking nice car. Like, yeah, you spent like 100. You know how many people's lives you could fucking change with that car? Like 100
No,
grand.
but
Holy
that
shit.
that too, but also those people aren't honest about the work it took to get that fucking car. Like
Yeah.
Ty Lopez is 40 years old. He in his video he was like, "Look at me, I've been working for 20 fucking years and I just bought a Lamborghini," right? Like,
Yeah.
like so like people even have like this weird. It's just fucked. Like I just don't like, and that's another reason why I want to do Grind Camp. Some of the people come into Grind Camp make their money that way, right? Like
Yeah.
I have a girl from Panama. She doesn't make her money that way, but I have a girl from Panama who has like 60,000 YouTube followers, and there's a dude there's a dude from the States who's a close friend of mine. He has multiple YouTube channels,
Yeah.
and one of them has 166,000
Hey, he's
views.
gotten the plaque then. Do you know about the awards?
Yeah,
I want that
yeah.
freaking silver one. I'm 1% of my way there. Like 1 fucking %. But I want that. I've never wanted a trophy so badly in my life before. Like, you gotta understand, the last time I got a trophy was when I was a kid and I was playing soccer, and it was a just for trying trophy. Then the next year, they stopped giving out those just for trying trophies, and I never fucking played soccer again. So I was like, no, I want my trophy. You're not giving me. I don't care if I didn't win. Like, oh man, it's been a while.
Right, and I'm trying to get him to bring that shit to Nicaragua,
Yeah.
but yeah. So one of the reasons I'm having Grind Camp is to have those conversations and record it and put it on the internet, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like you can't like I live in Nicaragua. I've like lived in Nicaragua a long time. I've traveled, live all over the world. I could fucking go make videos in nice in like on the beach in that fucking house.
Yeah.
Oh, remember you commented that I changed the setup or whatever?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, that's the house. That's the
Yeah.
house. That's one of the two houses we have in Grand Camp. So I took like some of my employees down there for like 2 days to work from there. But but yeah, I could do that shit, but I just find that shit sucks. Right? Like
You gotta do stuff that you're really interested in and you enjoy and you're,
eh,
excited about, because it's just fucking boring to do other stuff.
yeah,
Really.
like
Like
I'm back, I'm 34 in my like 20s,
Mhm.
24, 25, 26. I had 3 cars and I was doing bullshit, and then after a while, just that shit doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah. It's all
I
about
mean?
people.
Yeah. So I
Interactions
have
with people.
shit.
That's what life's about. Like my dad died. I've been sick myself. My mom had cancer, and like when you lose people close to you to death, it shows you that like we don't have much fucking time here.
Right.
It's all about the people you spend your time with and the quality of the interactions you have with people. That's really, you know, what it boils down to in my opinion. No matter what you do, like you got to find
Yeah,
people who
exactly.
also do what you do, and that's how you really improve. It's about who you surround yourself with, not so much like just pushing yourself. I mean, obviously that's good, but
Yeah. But dude, you should fucking look up tickets to Nicaragua. Like seriously,
no,
at any point.
I would definitely when's the next opening for that?
Well, okay. So what I didn't publish. So Grand Camp is July. So it's two houses. They're like 16 people coming or 15. But
Yeah.
the house that I have, the house that I always have open, could hold 6 people, right? And that shit, I'm inviting people anytime.
Okay.
Like, if you want to come to Nicaragua and work and live on the beach, there's a house open, right? I
Yeah,
didn't say
yeah.
that yet. I'm gonna when we pick up all the guys and we have the first video at Grind Camp, I'm gonna like announce that shit. But I guess whoever watches video on YouTube will get the information also, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'd have to, because I haven't left my day job yet. So what I'd probably do is take off like 2 weeks probably,
Where are
and
you
then
again?
I'm in Reston, Virginia. It's like right next to Washington D.C.
Right. So Spirit flies from Baltimore, no? Or DC? Like I know
I'm not sure.
Spirit,
I
yeah.
could easily get to Baltimore though. It's close.
Right. So Spirit flies from Baltimore. I think I went to college in Baltimore. That's the only reason I know that.
Yeah.
And Spirit flies to Nicaragua, and I know like I bought a ticket for my aunt from Miami to Nicaragua round trip for like 150.
Damn, that's like
You know
going
what I
to
mean? So
Florida.
right. So it's not even like even if you want to get here, it's not even like you'll spend a lot of money.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like a grand or anything. Going fucking over the Atlantic costs a grand. Usually.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter where you go.
So yeah. So if you make it down here, I'll fucking pick your ass up in the airport, and you could work from the beach for a while. Like even if you just come for the weekend, right? Like if you take
Yeah.
2 3 days off.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
think
I only work my day job 2 days a week, so
right. You could take you could, like,
I wouldn't
you
have
could
to take any time off to have 5 days off.
right. So you could come down for a week, and I think it'll be sick that we just like
Yeah, no, that would be for me a very good opportunity. I'm absolutely honored. I would love to.
yeah. So just check your flights, and anytime you could come, just let me know,
Okay, cool. I'll
and
do that definitely.
we'll do a couple of videos not on Skype.
Yeah.
So how? Okay, we talked a lot of shit, but let me just ask you, how is the? I don't get to follow a lot of your videos, but how is the drop shipping going? Like, are you changing up some stuff? Like, how do you feel about paying fucking eBay $7,000 a
Yeah,
month? Like,
that number's gone down. Basically, I still pay a similar amount of money, but it's much less it's like 1.5 grand less in insertion fees now, so I'm more
okay,
profitable. Because what I've done really is I posted a fuckload of listings,
mm,
just specifically to learn about it, right? Because I was like, all right, I'm just gonna raw post these, see what happens. That's gonna get me experience with sales. And the thing that I've really learned with bulk is that it gets you experience about what sells and processing things just so much faster than with optimization. I think with optimization, a
right,
lot of it is a guessing game. You're not really like, because you need to like kind of be like, all right, is this a product that's worth putting my time into? Whereas with
right,
bulk, my response to a lot of people's like, I don't respond to questions about my products unless
right,
it's there's a mistake in the listing, and most of the time the best response for me is to actually just delete the listing, because I only spent like 1.5 seconds creating it, right? So
Yeah.
if I have to spend 20 seconds upgrading it, I've already, I might as
You
well
could
just
have
delete it in
20.
some situations. Yeah, exactly. But so what had happened first is that I posted all these items and I didn't do any kind of filtering whatsoever. So I just basically scanned Walmart's inventory and loaded items up to eBay. And now I've learned, there's points where now what I do is I make a really, really, really long list, and each list is a URL for a Walmart item. And so what I can do with that list is I now know what keywords are associated with items that caused me problems from when I posted them in the past. And so now when I post things, I just go through all the items that caused me problems and eliminate those. So like anything with variations, multiple sizes, or like certain brands that are, Vero, all that kind of stuff. And so what I'm trying to figure out now is I've actually stopped posting items now, because I want to learn more about, like, okay, once you've posted a bunch of items, how long is it before you pretty much stop getting sales from those items, And if you're constantly adding new items to that, it's hard to tell. So my going thing, I'm not sure if this is what I'm going to follow at the moment, but I've posted all these items at the beginning of this year, and now it's not the slowest time of year, but the busiest time is the last quarter, right?
Right.
So I need to kind of be prepared for the fact that I have 60,000 items in the Christmas season. I'm gonna have to deal with
what?
60,000? What?
What the fuck? I didn't realize it was that much.
Yeah, dude, it was 90,000 before. It's crazy, right? But it's the thing is with bulk, it's completely different than optimization. You can't,
I know.
Like sell through rate, like my sell through rate it's like 0.0 something. It's so it's insignificant and puny, and to a lot of people, it's kind of in my best interest, because they look at that and they're like, oh, there's no way you're making any money. Like, you know what I mean? They're so dismissive, and like that's what I've kind of realized with YouTube. Like, I don't like it when people, they need to see that you're earning money in order to kind of see if they can learn from you. When the reality is you got to expose yourself to as much fucking shit as possible, and then, just go with what you're interested in.
No, but in the defense of, like, I have that shit too, right? I remember when I first started to make videos, people were like, we want to see a car in your house, and I was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
But like, I know that, like, because we're in a space where a lot of people make money from teaching people, I think that even people who watch our channels are like, they already want to like cut off, okay, is this guy full of shit? So they don't even take time to understand that we're not making money from teaching people how to do shit.
Yeah. Like at least not much. We're making money off the YouTube ad, which is funny because we post dropshipping videos. So if we're like particularly charismatic, or we get somebody, like, say that somebody's just brand new into dropshipping and they come across one of our channels and they get really gung-ho, and then they watch a couple of them, they're really, adrenaline's pumping, and then they see one of fucking Ty Lopez's ads. Like, we get paid, and Ty Lopez ends up getting some kind of support, from like, it's like, I don't really know if I want to help him out. But it's just kind of funny how the system works,
Yeah, because like we're trying to be noble and I'm fucking talking bad about Type Lopez, and this motherfucker is running ads on my channel.
Yeah, right. Like it's very likely that somebody's gonna watch this video and it's gonna start off with that, or like the one thing I get is the Oberlo ads. I see those all the time.
Oh my god. And they actually reached out to me to be an affiliate, right?
Yeah.
But like, and there's another guy, I can't remember his name. I tried to buy his YouTube channel. He has like 10,000 subscribers at the time. He might have more now. He might have like 12 or 13. And he does reviews on like Oberlo and all these bullshit.
Yeah.
And I get that he's doing it to make money, right? So he'll do a review and get people to sign up. But I can't just do a review on Overload and pretend like you're going to make money. Like, I just can't, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I know I'm not going to say his name because I've spoken to him personally.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of his reviews are just not honest, right? Like, he didn't use Overload enough to know if it works or not.
Yeah.
And I can't do that.
This
like,
has a pretty UI.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I can't do that. Like, right now I'm doing Ecom Dudes training
Yeah.
and posting reviews on that.
Yeah, 'cause
But
you're like going through a whole bunch of different services and trying them all out,
yes,
right?
I'm gonna try them out, and
That's really smart, dude. That's
but I
really smart.
can't. But I also can't just like go use the shit that people make. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I have people every day emailing me to become an affiliate, and I'll be like, I prefer to pay for your shit and actually do the review
Yeah.
than like become an affiliate just because you're trying to give me
And then
50%.
it's also, even if you're not like trying to kiss ass, the fact that they've given you money already, it kind of like, there was a period of time where I had a free Hydra lister account.
Right.
And so that's like $80 a month, you know? And at the time, that was a big deal. But I didn't do a video asking for that. I did a video, and then like 4 months later, they were like, hey, we saw your video. Here's a free account. So that was kind of cool.
Right.
But that actually has since stopped, so. Yeah, they like upgraded to Hydra 2.0, I think. And like I could message the guy because he was real nice about it and everything. But I got it for free for like 6 months. You know, that's a lot of money. And I'm at a point now where I don't really like. I want it. Hydra's really like it's a base of my business. So I want to support that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So it's not. I even tried. I think so. There's this thing called Infini.
Yeah.
And like DSGenie.
Yeah, it's per listing. It costs per listing. I looked at the price for me, and it would be like $5,000 a month. Like,
I tried to sign up, and it just didn't work.
Yeah.
Like, I literally tried to sign up. Like, I'm recording myself signing up.
It's just not working.
It just didn't work.
That's funny.
So yeah. So is it when we're talking for a minute? But did you want to talk about anything particular, or you just wanted to like catch up? I don't remember what we talked about last time.
Yeah, I'm honestly this is only the second time we've talked. You know what I mean? So in my head, we do a couple of these where we get to know each other a little bit, and then we set something up where we're like, all right, now we'll do a video with a specific purpose. You know what I mean? It's like, we're gonna talk now about this and that kind of thing.
Right,
you know?
right. Yeah, and I actually like the response that people had to the first video because I've got private messages like, I can't believe you talked to Jack. That's so cool. Y'all are so different.
Yeah.
And I think people think I'm lying when I say I'll talk to anyone. Like, it's not like.
No, you can. I mean, even if you are like incredibly experienced in something, there is always something that you can learn from other people. I think.
Exactly.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that. They think that once you're like more experienced than someone else, then it's like disrespectful for them to think that, it's weird. You know what I mean? Like, you can learn so much if you just keep your eyes open.
Yeah, and that's another big. Okay, so something simple. One of the reasons I'm having grind camp, right, is because of that. Because like last year when I was posting videos and I went to this Wi-Fi tribe, we had this thing called Wi-Fi tribe.
Yeah.
There was like a web photographer, right, and like I never made thumbnails for my videos just because like I thought it was really difficult to edit images. I just had this mind block that like, this shit is too hard. Fuck it, I don't have the time for that shit.
Yeah.
But then
once you get the hang of it, it's just like seconds, basically, 30, 40 seconds.
So it took me all of like 5 minutes to look at this dude named Aaron, who's like this white dude from Waco, Texas, right?
Yeah.
And we're still friends. He's actually coming back in July. But it took me like 5 minutes to look at him edit images. I was like, so I haven't been uploaded images because I was afraid of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, that moment you just talked about, I think is why so many people have trouble with dropshipping, because they think that they know that something's going to be hard or whatever.
Exactly.
And it's just not. The reality is, maybe one of your fears will come true, but if it does, it's going to be for some fucking other reason than what you thought. It's so you really just got to throw yourself at it and keep going, and keep moving.
Yeah, so it's like I could learn from anyone who successfully accomplished anything, even in dropshipping. Let's say I'm making 10 grand a month, and there's someone making 1,000, and $200 from that 1,000 is a different method. I want to fucking know.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you know what I mean? So
do you follow Jonathan Lean's channel?
No, do I? He's an Asian guy.
Yeah. He is. So
and
his thing is that he has a really high profit margin. He doesn't get a whole lot of sales, but he's very, very, out of all the dropshippers whose numbers I've looked at, he's the most profitable.
Yeah, and he sells a lot of items from Home Depot.
Yeah. He's originally a David Vu student. Same as me.
Yes. Right. So I fucking tried. I reached out to him too. And like I know my personality could be a bit like what the fuck? You know what I
It's
mean?
just the fucking judgmental people. Like they're gonna have problems with anybody. You're jolly. You're easy to talk to. You're like
Yeah.
cheerful. Like that.
Like I'm not trying to curse
People should be
anybody
able
out.
to
Like,
see that.
but I guess I reached out to him when he first started the channel to try to do something,
Yeah.
and he was just like, I can't remember the message, but we supposed to catch up. This was like 3 months ago, so
Yeah.
we supposed to like talk again. I think he said like he didn't do enough videos yet or something like that. It wasn't anything negative, right? But
Yeah.
like I literally like sometimes I go in the group on Facebook and just post like anybody want a Skype
Yeah.
call because
Call
like
me now.
yeah. Right, because we could fucking figure some shit out.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, Jack, I need to run. It's like 1:20, and we've been talking for like I have to upload 2 videos. I'm gonna upload the video that I recorded before the shit got disconnected, and then this video.
Sweet.
I'll
Sounds
upload
good.
them today. But two things. Let me know when next you want to talk again, and maybe we could talk about like something specific.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah. We'll
and
see.
then
I mean, see what people say to this video. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I mean, yeah,
And then
yeah.
also,
We'll see. We'll see.
Nick got the tickets to Nicaragua.
Yeah, for
And-
sure, man. That really sounds like when it comes to, like I said, it's all about surrounding yourself with people who are related. At the moment, I don't know anyone in my personal life who also dropships. So me being
Right.
able to be around you and other people, that would be hugely beneficial for me.
Yeah,
so that's
and you
definitely
could meet-
something that's in my best
I have
interest.
employees that list every day, and so it'll be interesting for you to like see how we work and just talk
Yeah.
about shit, right? Like
Yeah.
just so let me know. I mean, as I said, the invitation open, the house is fucking there. I'll pick you up from the airport. Like
Cool.
it's whatever, right?
All right.
All right.
Awesome. It was
All
great
right,
chatting
Jack.
with you again, man. We'll
Yeah,
be in
you
touch.
too. All right, for sure. Later.
Bye.